Greetings, this is my LG WM2277HW washer. Today I'm going to take a look at a few things you might want to check just to make sure that you're not making the mold problem worse or actually encouraging mold and mildew to grow in your washer. There are several things you can keep track of and watch closely that will greatly help in your fight to reduce mold and mildew inside your washing machine. One of the simplest things you can do to cut down mold and mildew is to just leave the door open if at all possible. This will let light come into the unit, will help dry the unit out faster. Mold and mildew thrive in low air circulation and in low light and in high humidity. By leaving the door open, you can help with all three of these issues. If you can't leave the door open, there are several companies out there that are selling ventilation fans for these washers. This will be a real good idea if you were in a situation where the washer door could not be open due to the washer being installed in a tight closet. In the quest to ban mold and mildew from the washer, here's the first place to start. Pull the drawer out, pull everything out of it. Make sure it doesn't feel soapy on the inside. Make sure your trays are all clean. There's no soap residue. Check the outside for any traces of soap residue. Thoroughly check the inside of the soap dispenser tray, looking for any traces of mold and mildew or soapy residue. Quite often you'll find a film here. You can see I still have some. I've cleaned most of mine off. Continuing on with our mold and mildew hunt, you want to check this hose. This is the hose that comes off the soap dispenser, and all your rinse water and fill water flows through this hose. Check the hose and the check ball thoroughly. You'll note this one, even though it's been cleaned, it's still got a little soap scum on the top of it. This hose has also been cleaned. Even so, I can see traces of soap film on the inside of the hose. And I'm going to need to clean it again to make sure I get that soap film out. This soap film will make an excellent growth medium for mold and mildew. If any of these areas show a high concentration of soap or traces of mold and mildew, you might wish to cut back on the amount of soap you're using in your wash. That soapy film is definitely going to contribute to your mold and mildew problem. Here's another place you want to check. Go ahead and unscrew this. Pull this out, check it and make sure it hasn't got a soapy film on it. Then check the inside for a soapy film or mildew. If in any of these places you do find a soapy film, you definitely want to cut back on detergent and then probably run a hot cycle as hot as you can get it with no clothes and maybe a cup full of vinegar to help you dissolve the soap that's left over and kill any mildew that may be present. As an additional preventive measure, what we've done in the past is about once every month or so run a load with a cup of white vinegar dumped directly into the drum on the sanitary cycle. That takes about 2 hours. That generally sanitizes the entire washer. Here's something else you definitely want to check. Look at your suction screens. Make sure they're clean, especially the hot water. It tends to foul up worse than the cold water does. But in my case, about a month ago, I cleaned these and found out the hot water was almost completely stopped up. I've had several of you tell me that I sound like Elvis, so thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Check back often. I got lots more coming. Take care, man. Be good.